everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing around with some makeup. Hello everyone, I normally ask how everyone is doing, but I presume with the whole end of the world, I don't think anyone is doing amazingly, especially myself. It is very scary at the moment what's going on in the world, and I know just people are panic buying and stuff. Luckily when I've been going shopping there are things available, so we've only got the stuff that we need and stuff week by week. We're not buying months and months worth of shopping because there is no point, and obviously people who are struggling with this, it's going to be okay. I mean, the UK at the moment is on its first week of quarantine. If this comes out, might be second or third, but it is really scary at the moment. But I just don't want anyone to panic or feel really bad or just really upset, because it is a scary time for everyone, and basically calm down a bit. But in this video today I thought we can just forget about everything that's going on for a while and just play around with some makeup, which I haven't done in a long time on my channel. I haven't done the full face and just talk and stuff, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I've had loads of stuff that I hardly use anymore, so I was thinking about playing around with some makeup that I don't use and give a second chance. If I don't like it, just throw it away. So I have a whole bunch of makeup that I don't use too much, and I can decide if I still like it or not, and if not, to get rid of it. So we're just going to start off with some primer. So this is the Primark matte primer. It is oil free and mattifying skin primer. I've used this a few times and I don't actually like it because it feels oily, even though it says it's not, but it does feel, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like primer. It feels like my foundation is gonna fall off instead of, stick onto my face instead. It's just a really weird texture. I believe this, however, was about £2, so it is a good deal. So yeah, I feel like I can keep this. It does feel really weird on my face, but it is really good to have around. I don't have many primers at all. I think I have like 3, including this one, so I best to keep that, and I feel like I could give it more of a chance, even though it just feels really weird. So next up I've got this foundation from Collection. It's a illuminating touch foundation, and it gives skin a natural illumination, but I didn't realise that when I bought this, because I thought it was going to be like a full coverage thing, but it's more natural. But the amount of product you need to actually like fill your face is crazy. So I bought this sponge a while back on AliExpress. It was only like £1 something, and honestly it's the most squishiest bouncy sponge I've ever had. I think it feels quite good quality. It's the first time I'm going to use it, so yeah, let's see how this goes. So as you can see, where I've put it on, it hasn't really covered anything. Like it's got, sorry, this has got just a glow sort of thing, but it doesn't really cover much. I mean, you can see the slight skin tone difference where I didn't pick the exact shade I am, but there's nothing else really to it, to be honest. I don't think it's that good a foundation. That's probably why I haven't really used it. Oh, my hair's getting all in it. But I don't know, I mean, it's good if you want like a light coverage, but surely if you want to wear makeup, then you want to look like you're wearing makeup in a sense. Yeah, but with it's okay, but like I said, you really do need to work at this because it is quite watery as well, and it does make your face super shiny. So the next product I'm using is another collection, and it is the Long Lasting Perfection Concealer. I've used this actually a couple of times, and each time I've used it, it's okay. It's a normal concealer. I haven't actually used it with the foundation together, so I don't know how they work together, but I just hope that, you know, it works well. So I'm going to take the same sponge and blend it all in. So this is I guess the finished look for the concealer and foundation together. The concealer is completely fine. I only have about 3 concealers. I have the Kat Von D one, this one. I have this one as well by who's this from? Maybelline. And then I have another one which I use with my Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collection palette, which is a Revolution one. But other than that, I don't really have much concealers, and this one actually works really well. I mean, for the price of it, which I think this was £3 or £4, it is a really good value, and it actually works really, really well. So now I want to go into a setting powder. I don't use this one too often because it is very orange, but that's what's going to happen today. This is quite a cheap one. This is also by Collection. I think I just bought loads of cheap makeup because Collection is actually a very good brand. I mean, they are really cheap. I mean, I can't speak today. I can't really recommend this unless if you want a natural glow, but I can recommend the concealer which I've just used. Other than that, I can't really recommend anything else because even though this stuff is cheap, sometimes it is what you get what you pay for with some brands. I mean, this is alright for a spare translucent powder because the other powder I have is a Kat Von D one, and that's really expensive, and I don't want to use that with my day-to-day life because of how much money it is. Yes, this is the only other powder I have, so it's good for having a spare, but I do wish I did have another one which was a bit better than this, but at the same time I don't want to spend a lot of money. Like, I need a good drugstore and a translucent powder. If anyone knows like a good drugstore one in the UK, then please let me know because I really do want one, or even a Morphe one because I can get Morphe in the UK now. So if Morphe do a good translucent powder as well, I'll definitely try and buy from them, but please let me know. So I've done the translucent powder, and I know it's really stuck around this bit here. Obviously you can't really see it very well because of the camera, but it's stuck in one clog, like right by where I put the concealer around my, like where I have a bit of spots around my face. But yeah, that bit's just completely just stuck on that bit. But no, I think it works okay. I mean, like I said, I'll definitely keep it because the price value on these, especially for the collection version of this, it is really, really good. So next up we are going in with a blush and highlighter, and this is actually a double. Don't want to put this over there. This is actually a double, which is the Kat Von D Crush on Blush. I used this in a video about a year ago, and at the time I was completely obsessed. I really, really liked it, and I still really, really like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, but just so it is too dark for my skin, and this colour does not work as a highlighter for me. But we're gonna try. I probably won't get rid of this even if it doesn't so much suit me, because like I said, this cost quite a bit of money, and I don't really just want to throw money in the bin. It had a nice, like, decent sized mirror on this. So yeah, as you can tell, it is really, really bright on my cheeks. I didn't even use that much either. I'm gonna just try and make it less noticeable on my skin. I might take some more translucent powder just to tone it down a little bit. But yeah, it is very, very bright. It's probably why I don't use it that much, because it is very noticeable. This side doesn't look too bad after I just sort it out a bit with the translucent powder, but I don't know, it does look a bit too bright for my skin. I don't know, too dark, sorry. Next up, we're going to go in with the same brush actually. I'm actually going to go into the highlighter. It is very, very glittery. I know this brush is not meant to use for highlighter, but I have it anyway. I do have a few highlighter brushes I could have tried to use, but I don't know, I'm just going to use this one. Nothing's coming up. I don't know if I need to put, oh no, you can see it in that light. His is very, very dull actually. I'm going to use this Spectrum brush, A10, for the highlighter instead. Like I said, it is very, very subtle. But you can see it, I guess, like in the camera it is very, very subtle as it's more glittery than a shimmer. But I do actually like it, and I think I should have used it a lot more. So I'll be keeping this still. Next up is my eyebrows. I was actually going to use a different eyebrow pencil I have, but I can't actually find it anywhere. So I'm just going to have to use the brow pencil that I don't use often as a darker shade, because this is way too dark for me. But this is the only eyebrow pencil other than that I don't use. Also, if you want a good eyebrow pencil, I do recommend this one, which is the Brow Define eyebrow pencil with a blending brush, and it's from MUA. It's a very good little brush. I think it's only like £3 as well, so it's very affordable. So my eyebrows are now done, which it's just way too dark. But yeah, so I use them. I put my mirror down for this because I hate using this, but it's the only under eye eyeliner I have that I hardly use, and it is the Lash Liner by Kat Von D. This literally kills your eyes. I might have to do it slightly off of camera, so I might not put this in when I'm filming, not when I'm editing, but this thing, it does literally kill your eyes so much. So I tried to do it. It hurts so much. The trick, if you do like using this but you hurt your eyes like every single time, is just use as less product as possible. It is useful in a sense because it does actually last a long time on your eyes, but damn, it's a difficult one to use. So next we're going to go into eyeshadow, which is my favourite. I'd go in with this Freedom. It is a Pro eye primer from, I think it is Revolution Pro. I've not used this in ages. I normally just blend it in with my finger as well. I don't use a brush for this. Right, so the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use is this one. It is the, I guess, Dawn Gazing palette. I did put I put a poll on my Instagram story like a while ago. If you want to follow me on Instagram, by the way, I'll have a link down below. But everyone wanted to see this one. I have used it in one of my videos before, but I think that video has now been deleted because I didn't like it in the end. But this is the palette. I'm holding too many things. So this is the palette. It is very, very nice. I got it free from a Birchbox, and yeah, I've never heard of the brand before. I think I do actually follow them now on Instagram, but before I didn't. So these are all the shades. They're very neutral. There's a very glittery one there. There's Ariel, which I saw I've dipped into, so I have used this very nice shade. But the rest just seem pretty untouched and that, so we're going to just make a look out of it. So I'm going to start off with Sunshine, which is a very neutral colour, and that's going to be a blending colour at the top. just put on the first layer of what's called Sunshine on this palette. I really wanted to give this palette another go because I do remember liking it quite a lot, but I think I did anyway. So far it blends really nicely, it's very easy to use, that the colours are not difficult to blend out and everything like that, so it's going quite well. I'm going to use Twilight, which is a very, very dark purple at the bottom. I've not used it before, and I'm going to use this for the outer corner. If everyone knows, Twilight is actually my favourite film. I say it all the time and no one believes me, but I generally do. It's one of my favourite films. Final colour we're going to use for my inner corner of my eyes is going to be called Lynx. It is a metallic, I guess, red. I'm actually going to use a different brush. I had one ready, but I think that one's going to be too big to use. So I'm just going to use that and pack it on the corner of my eyes. That purple from Twilight actually is really, really nice. Like, it blended like amazingly. It's so good. So this is the finished look of the eyeshadow, and oh my god, I didn't realise how much I love this palette. There's definitely a reason why it has survived a declutter in the past. This is actually, oh, it's phenomenal. I love this so much. My eyes, I've never actually looked this nice before from like a single palette, I don't think. I really, really like it. It did come out really nice. The purple, like the dark purple shade, actually beautiful, and then you have like this transition shade, and yeah, it just has everything. If you can get your hands on this palette, I will highly recommend it. This is definitely staying. And the palette itself is beautiful. Look at all the rainbows. So yeah, I'm literally forgot what step I'm on my eyes now. So I guess we'll go on to eyeliner. I've never used this eyeliner before, but it's a unicorn one from the I Heart Revolution. I've got it with a Christmas gift set, so I've never actually used it, so I don't know how good it performs. There's not much product you get on this, so you have to keep dipping it in and out quite a lot. I'm actually going to stop using this. I'm actually going to throw it. It is not working at all. So yeah, I don't know if the product's dried up or something because I've left it too long to use it. I honestly don't know, but it's starting to interfere with this eyeshadow. I'm not having that. I also want to say about the eyeshadow real quick, there is zero fallout at all, which is unusual for palettes actually, so that's also a bonus. So that's the eyeliner done. That looks really, really nice with the eyeshadow. I'm actually just quickly going to go back in again with this eyeshadow because I can't get enough of it, and I'm going to just do like the dark purple of Twilight under this bit of my eye too. So with going under the eye, it did have a slight fallout, but not too much. Right, so now we are going to go on to under eye eyeshadow, not eyeshadow, eyeliner. And I'm going to use the Kat Von D, the basket case eyeliner that she did with Billy from Green Day, which I thought was a fantastic launch. It was so good. I wanted this for so long and I finally got my hands on it. But if you want to do like really gothic looks, like under eyes or even for the top of your eyes, this is a perfect thing to use for it. I don't think they have it in the Kat Von D Beauty anymore because it's not actually called Kat Von D Beauty anymore, it's called KVD Beauty. But no, this works really well with your eyes. Next up is mascara. I'm actually planning to get rid of this one because I hate it anyway. I don't really like the brand that much anymore. So it's the Barry M one. The reason I bought this was from a TK Maxx haul a few videos ago. I don't know how far ago it was on my channel. I haven't done a TK Maxx one in ages. This, I do like it. It performs really well, but I actually have a video which is no longer on this channel again. It was a Barry M haul slash full makeup look, and I had eyeshadow, and I think they did pink and blue mascara, and it just did not perform well. Like the whole thing, they should have just stuck to nail varnish, because their nail varnish is so good, but it's just that other makeup products just did not work well. So this is my lashes afterwards, and it doesn't really give it like what I want, so I'm actually going to be getting rid of this. And the last thing I'm going to be using is, actually no, tell a lie, I'm going to use this first actually. It is the e.l.f. I like to just get really, oh wow, it is snowing outside. Like, I was gonna, oh no, you can't see it, but that is hammering of snow outside. Like, damn. I'm gonna use this. This is the MAC Panda range they did. Why is it not focusing on it? So that's what we're going to be using. This is the shade Tongue and Chick, and it's a very nice dark purple shade. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you like it. I thought it was kind of nice just to play around with makeup and everything, and it was really fun. I will be keeping most of these products except for, well, I won't be keeping the Collection foundation, I won't be keeping the mascara from Barry M, and I will be getting rid of the Unicorn eyeliner as well, because none of them work for me. Other than that, that is the video guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I really hope I will put up more videos in the future, because I really enjoy doing videos, and this whole thing that's going on, I just want to forget about it, just film more videos for you guys, and everyone can have a good time in quarantine, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed the video guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.